listening to Proof Text, a Glossa House podcast by Dr. T. Michael W. Halcomb, Dr. Frederick J. Long, Dr. Mario Melendez, Dr. Jennifer Noonan, and J. M. Smith. Welcome and enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Proof Text. I am Michael Halcomb, and in this episode we are thinking about how to build our vocabulary. That's why this is a growcabulary episode. I love that word I coined, growcabulary. All right, so we're thinking in particular about the Hebrew language and our Hebrew vocabulary. So in this episode, we have the term Ayin Lamed Hey, so Allah, and that's our word. So we're going to look that up. If you're watching, then I'm going to put stepbible.org and two-letter lookup up on the screen here in just a moment. If you're listening, that's just fine too. This is a short episode. You'll do all right. But Ayin Lamed He is the word we're looking at, and we shall check out stepbible.org right now. So let's do this. I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to go into search. You got my keyboard set to Hebrew. I'm going to type this in. Boom, there we go. Allah. And you'll see it has a comments. So Ayin comments, Lamed comments, hey. So Allah. It kind of sounds like the Muslim Allah, right? And you'll see that in the entry here, it has the connotation of to ascend or rise as a verb. There are 8 different forms. This occurs almost 1,000 times. 908 times is the count we get here. And let me zoom in a little bit. You can see the first occurrence is going to appear in Genesis 2:6. And we have Va'ed, Ya Allah, Ya Allah. So now, one of the things I've talked about frequently on these vocabulary episodes and the Hebrew reading episodes is how to pronounce this ayin or to deal with this ayin. And different people do it in different ways. I like to do the sort of guttural stop. So here we would have the yod with the patak there under it. And then, well, it's a little bit different than a patak, but it's still that ya sound. And then we have the ayin, and a lot of people are going to treat that as if it's silent. So something like ya la, ya la. So ya Allah, and that's how I would do it. Ya Allah. So we got the ayin with the vowel under it. La, Allah, ya Allah, ya Allah, or ya Allah. Depends how close to the shava sound you want to get with that segol there. So ya Allah, or ya Allah. If we look at Genesis 8:20, we have another form here. We have the vav with the patak, or the vowel with the patak under it, va. Then we have the yud with the patak, and the ayin with the patak. So 3 pataks in a row with the lamed finishing out. So vay'al, vay'al. Now, a lot of people would keep that ayin silent. Vayal, vay'al. Is how I like to do it. Vayal, not vayal. But if people do that, then that's fine. Same thing in Genesis 13:1, vayal, and 17:22, vayal. And in 19:15, we have the lexical form that we find that Allah, Allah, Allah. It's hard to do that guttural stop sort of at the when the ayin's the first letter of a word. So Allah, Allah. That's also what we get in Genesis 19:28. And in 1930, we get that vaya'al again, vaya'al, vaya'al. And here's an example of the ha at the beginning with the aleh, aleh, aleh. Let's look at two-letter lookup and just see what we get there. I'm assuming we're going to get the same exact thing. So we get the ayin with the lamed, hey, Allah, and there you go. To ascend, to go in actively, to go up. That's our first definition. To climb, right? So to go up, to ascend, it's like going up a mountain. Allah, right? Allah, when he goes up, Allah, Allah. Correct. So, yeah, was it Allah Hagar? He goes up the mountain, something like that. Allah Hagar. Yeah, so we're going to stop here. And if you need a mnemonic for this one, again, I don't believe in Allah, but if you think about, deities are usually up. Allah has the idea of going up, and so you can maybe use that as a mnemonic device, but whatever works for you. So yeah, I'll stop here and say I hope that helps.
Interested in growing your ancient language skills but not sure where to start? Glossa House can help. From illustrated readers and short stories to lexicons and grammars, Glossa House offers a variety of resources for beginning, intermediate, and experienced ancient language learners. Head to glossahouse.com today. Glossa House, language resources for the global community.